Hey, beautiful soul. Thanks for stopping by. I believe if you stumbled upon this, there is something important or special for you to hear. I believe everything happens for a reason. This is really just to uplift, to help bring you into alignment with your manifestations and reiterate how you are the creator of your own reality. And it's truth, and it's just a reminder to help you really stay in a positive mindset and keep you having faith. So I just want to start by saying that everything that we think and everything that's in our subconscious mind is creating the world around us. And if you want something in this life, all you really need to do is start attuning your thoughts to be in alignment with that reality. You are a powerful creator. All you need to do is ask, believe, and then receive. And everything you dream and everything you want will show up to you. Everything happens in divine timing. Everything is meant to happen when it does. Sometimes we think that our manifestation or things aren't happening in the right time, but maybe that thing is happening so that the better thing can actually come in at a more perfect time. We don't have an overview of everything that's happening behind the scenes. We don't understand how the inner workings of all people are coming together. But Source has, or the Spirit or God has, this understanding and this bigger picture of everything that's happening. And our manifestation, if it hasn't come, maybe it's waiting for something even better, something more aligned, something even more perfect. And just keep having that faith, keep having that mindset, and it's going to come to you. You are perfectly creating as we speak. You don't have to try to be anywhere other than you are. You're recognizing your thoughts. You don't have to be journaling. You don't have to be doing all these practices day in and day out to be a perfect manifester. You already are. Journaling and all these practices are great. Rituals are great. They get us clear on what we truly do love and what we truly want to call in, and it helps give us more focus to it. But you are already a perfect manifester. You have the whole world working behind you. You have everything that you've ever needed already embodied in you. And it's really about aligning your thoughts, being joyous in every moment that you can, trying to find happier feeling places. You are so perfect in the way that you create. No one is better or worse at this, because we just are already that manifester. Paying attention and giving focus is so much of the importance of manifesting. And that's why this video is here, because I just want to tell you that you are already amazing at that. You can have, be, or do anything that you really want and set your heart to. Listen to your heart, listen to the direction, feel into what your life is telling you. Make decisions on what feel good in your heart and in your soul. Sometimes our mind will kind of tell us the opposites with fear and different dialogues that maybe aren't true. But you really have all the ability to change anything that is not benefiting you. You are never too old to learn a new trick, as they say that dogs can't learn new tricks. You're never too old to rechange and change your brain patterns, your thoughts. There's been a lot of studies. Your brain will mold and change even to a very, very old age, and you can reprogram and rewrite new thoughts that are more uplifting, more positive, more benefiting. You can be the alchemist of your life, and you can change your life into gold. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you have no money. It doesn't matter if you have never loved anyone or all your loves have turned to heartbreak. It doesn't matter. You can set new. You have the power. You have the angels. You have the gods. You have your higher self all supporting you to do what you love. And they are full supporting you through everything that you're deciding. And one more thing I want to mention. Some people feel like, oh, well, if there's really a God, then why are bad things happening? Why do our also things that don't feel good manifest? Because God loved you so much. He wanted to give you 100% freedom of choice over your life. And with that, it means that He wanted you to even experience the bad things if that's what you wanted. He wanted you to have those crazy love experiences of maybe like lust or things that were maybe more damaging in the end, because it's your free will. And God's love is so unconditional that He loved you so much for you to even choose your own pain. And I really believe that you can be and do anything that you set your mind to. Every day that you catch yourself in those negative thoughts, you are able to change those ideas and teach yourself more empowering things. And doesn't have to be huge shifts, just baby steps and baby shifts in your everyday will make huge ripples into your life. You are so deserving of so much money and so much abundance and so much security and freedom. Every person has that ability. There is no lack in this world. And I know that might sound crazy, but when there's a will and when there's a way, everything will be in alignment for humans' benefit and perfection. There is never going to be a lack. There is never a running out of resources. There is always new resources. There is always new things. And this is just something I've thought about, is like how we have like meteors come down from space. I'm not sure if it's shungite, the crystal that came on a meteor, but there's this crystal shungite, or it's kind of like a stone, and it's won a Nobel Peace Prize, and it's just amazing. It can purify water if you leave it in for long enough. It purifies water into being able to, you can drink the water even with contaminants in it. And this stuff also blocks like EMF from your Wi-Fi routers and stuff. And it's just like this super rock. I'm not sure if it is from space, but if it is, it's crazy, because I feel like this was a resource that wasn't here and now it's been put here, and it's such a benefit for humans at this time. And I'm not saying everything would come from space, but I just feel like we need to think outside the box, because if God is arranging this world to be turning on the perfect axis, and everything is going in perfect divine timing with our bodies, our heartbeat, our breathing, everything is working behind the scenes to make magic and miracles happen. They say like the chance of getting pregnant doesn't even make sense to scientists, because it's literally like such a low chance when they go to try to study it, but yet all of us are born and all of us somehow exist. I just feel like being alive, you and me, like being alive, we have so much like magic happening just to be existing in this world. And you don't have dreams that are too big for the world and for God to fix, to create with, to change. If you're like suffering from sickness or almost dying, or anything that is really intense that might feel like doom and gloom, it's never too late. You are so powerful, and when you start to believe in yourself, like overnight miracles can happen, and they do happen for people. This isn't just me saying like this has been studied. There is crazy amounts of miracle magic that can happen with aligning our thoughts. It has to be for a certain period of time. Obviously, like you have to work on this for a few months to see results start to happen. But we are powerful creators, and the more that we can switch and start focusing on what we really do desire and what we do really want, the sooner everything's going to start flowing into your life, into the material world. And you're just so magnificent beyond belief. You are so perfect with everything that you've gone through, whether it feels painful, good, bad, sad, tough, rough. You know, it is exactly how it's supposed to be, and you are exactly perfectly creating everything that's happening. And that free will, there's nothing that you need to change about the past. You're allowed to be in the now, happy in the now, and you're allowed to look for the future with excitement, because the more that you do this, be present in the now and focused on what's you can be grateful for in the now, the more you're going to call in beauty in your future in the big ways that you've really been hoping for. And it's just, we have no idea. Like, I don't have any idea. Like, all you can see is the tip of the iceberg, and there's so much more beyond. And I've been listening, sorry I talk fast, guys, but I've been watching some of those like when people pass away and they die and then they come back to life and they share their experience of what it was like to be dead. And a lot of them are really similar experiences of how they felt. And my friend that had amnesia said the same thing. Like, before 11:11 on the clock, before he remembered that, like, he couldn't remember anything. When he woke up with amnesia, he had this amazing feeling, like everything was so perfect, because he had just basically been one with like his higher self, and the knowing that everything is perfect, even in its like flaws and stuff. And he just felt like such a relief and like such an ecstasy and such a high. And it's kind of the same experience when people have said they've been to the other side and they experienced God and they didn't want to come back, because it's so blissful and it's so amazing, and they truly see like the true love and the true, joy of what our higher self is. And I really think on earth it's easy to get sucked into all the 3D material, worries of this earth plane, because we're playing with the senses, we're playing with, different emotions and different struggles. But what I was just thinking is, like, we have to remind ourselves and remember that, like, we have this higher aspect that's fully in the 3D, or not 3D, like fourth dimension consciousness, or in this higher energetic love form state all the time. And that is supporting us and is rooting for us and wants us to be able to experience all the joys and all our dreams. And we are just so blessed to have been given this life. And really, I feel like it's such a bummer when people are suffering through it and feeling so defeated and so hopeless, when all I know is like that those feelings create more of that defeated, hopeless. You get more of what you think of. And it's harder to break out when you've been in that rut for so long, because there's so many excuses we can tell ourselves. But really, just trust in yourself that you can change. Believe in your heart that you are supported, and just keep going for it. Keep going for little steps to make yourself feel better. And sooner or later, it's just going to start tumbleweeding or snowball effect, and you're just going to get more and more confirmation that you really are in charge of your reality, and you're going to see the good that you can create for yourself and others. And I'm just really excited for you all. I hope that you all have such a blessed day, and we're coming up to the new year. I'm not sure when you'll see this, but just sending you guys so much love and a fresh start, and a reminder that you are a magnificent creator. You're perfection beyond belief. You have and embody everything that you need right now, and you're able to make huge changes if you want that for yourself. And you don't have to either. That's the beautiful part. You can be whatever you want to be, and you get to decide that by where you're putting your thoughts. Sending you guys all much love. If you like it, subscribe or thumbs up. Thanks for making it through this. Bye.